everyone, and welcome to another episode of Viewpoint. Today we're going to explore a hot topic called ESG. Thankfully, we have a knowledgeable expert that can tell us what it's about and why there's so much hype around it. So let's start by addressing the elephant in the room. What is ESG and why is there so much hype around it?
Well, ESG means environment, social and governance. So it means that companies in conducting their business have to think about the environment, the impact they have on the environment, the impact they have on the society, and conducting their business in a very good governance manner. So the hype is that consumer and business alike, they understand that we cannot be doing the same thing for the future. So they need to know how to allocate resources efficiently in order to ensure that the well-being of our future generations. And of course, United Nations also are endorsing this type of practice going forward as well.
So, should investors care about ESG and what role do they play in the movement?
Investors realize that they have the responsibility through providing finance and capital to companies. So they have leverage over companies. And as investors with this leverage, they know that they can make a change and force companies to adopt more ESG approach. In fact, a lot of government-linked investment companies, or what we call GLICs, have an ESG framework. So they're looking at ways of investing responsibly.
So, I've heard people use the term greenwashing before. Can you tell me what it means? Is it simply treating ESG like a checkbox exercise?
Well, in a sense, yes. Greenwashing is basically when a company says they're adopting ESG, but they're not really adhering to the ESG principles at heart. For example, companies producing some sort of products, they use sustainable packaging, but then the product itself and the process itself is not ESG compliant.
Okay, so one last question. How can the public and investors contribute to the ESG agenda?
Well, for investors, of course, as what we said earlier, they have leverage. So to invest in companies that adhere to the ESG agenda, you have to look at companies that follow the ESG practices, because this leverage, providing capital to these companies. As consumer, of course, we can choose the products that have ESG compliant. So when we want to buy a product, we have to check whether it is sustainable, whether they're employing their workers responsibly and have good governance. So together with investors, providing the capital to the companies and consumer buying those products, we can actually work together in trying to make this ESG agenda move forward and also support the ESG agenda.
Yeah, thank you, Encik Imran, for your time.
Thank you.
If you like videos like these, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!